Hey, it's Daniel Dahdah from St Jude's Clinic, and this has the potential to be really boring or extremely exciting. I'm hoping to make it exciting for you. But what I'd like to do is present how we can actually demonstrate changes in people that have got really unusual conditions. And it's very difficult for people to see success, and particularly when these conditions are hard to talk about or they're hard to monitor, as in this case in here, which is a multiple sclerosis case. Now, this lady here has all sorts of interesting symptoms, such as neck pain, shoulder blade pain, limping, inability to hold things, numbness in the hand, migraines. Then she's got this lack of control over her bladder as well. And then there's issues with regards to premenstrual issues and menstrual issues, such as clot sizes and breast tenderness and low back pain. And then there's all sorts of energy issues, which is the gold color. And then there's this persistent coughing. There's vision problems, naturally, that you would expect with MS. And then there's coldness, intolerance to, cold, with cold hands and feet all the time, fairly muddled, emotional, mood changes, brain fog, and poor sleep, never wakes up feeling refreshed. Well, in using a traffic light system, a red, yellow, green sort of index, which are scaled basically from 0 to 10, 10 to 8 is all red, 4 to 7 is all yellow, and 0 to 3 is all green. This lady showed remarkable changes across the board. And I mean, you can't really hide this sort of thing here. It has to be spoken about. There has to be demonstration of how we can see success across the board in a person, which is called whole systems medicine. Now, the levels of evidence for this become more significant the greater the change. And after a period of 10 days of treatment where she flew from Melbourne to Sydney, she noticed that on her return, the green became even more green for her. So she was already seeing changes up in here until around about this level in here, or this level in here, where she left Sydney and went back to Melbourne, and her green continued. And you can see how it started during the therapy. Up in here, it started moving from red to yellow and then to green. And it was enough to empower her to be able to see these changes by teaching her how to sleep, how to position her head when she was vertical, and how to use her body in certain ways, even incorporating exercise. Now, she's been able to do something remarkable with her limping. She's been able to cover the same distance in half the time frame now. She's been able to play a guitar for the first time in 8 months and do so for a period of 1.5 hours. She's been able to have a normal menstrual cycle without the premenstrual breast tenderness, unheard of for her. Clot sizes were almost gone completely. The energy levels have been restored, and the bowel changes have been, the urinary changes have been remarkable. This woman was given extra pads to take up to Sydney. She didn't use one of them. This is a remarkable change in a person with multiple sclerosis. Now, the same thing can be done in other conditions on the case site, so I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you as well. And for further details on where we are, we're in St Jude's Clinic in Sydney, in Australia, and the details will be left below in the description item.